We're back, everybody. We're back. My name is Larry Caldwell. Larry Donnell Caldwell. I am Charlie Caldwell, City Marshal, Shreveport Louisiana. I'm his youngest brother. I am in a state of irate. They're saying that an accident happened. And I understand accidents, but I'm not understanding this accident. Because this accident, it doesn't come with sound definition of honesty and truth. It comes with several different stories of the truth. And the truth is only the truth. And it's only spoken in one language. And that's the truth. I can't tell you a story and expect to be able to tell you that same story tomorrow, because the mind and it just don't focus on something that's untrue, that actually did not happen. The mind don't let you retain it for too long because it didn't happen. So I was just wanting people to kind of come with me here and let's understand what's going on. We need to join forces as a form of solidarity in finding the truth. I can't find the truth, guys, without you. Like I said, I'm only the messenger. I've been sent to find some information. I don't want to go back and tell them some information that they don't want to hear. Let's get it, the truth, guys. I mean, I hear all kind of stories that are out there. And if they don't sit well with my spirit, guys, I'm not going to be able to entertain it. I mean, profanity, lies, anger, fear is the biggest downfall of anyone. Because I'm not fearing any man, nor woman. We're going through whatever we need to go through at this point in time to find justice. For City Marshal Charlie Caldwell, my big brother. Love you to death, baby. I spoke with a gentleman that was one of the boat preparators for Charlie's brand new boat that he bought. Well, I can tell you that he was telling me that the boat was brand new. He had delivered the boat to Mr. Caldwell. He said Mr. Caldwell was an awesome guy. Thursday. He said he delivered the boat Thursday, I don't know, I think it was around 5 or so in the afternoon. It's the same day that went out on the water in June. Well, I think it was, the boat was brand new. Mm-hmm. That's what the man said. It was a brand new boat. Brand new boat. And he also told me that in regards to the person that was on the boat with him was supposed to be Raquel, in regards to her response to the aftermath, saying that she threw 3 life jackets out. He said brand new boat don't come with 3 life jackets. And the boat was brand new. Nothing had been done, nothing had been added at that time. Because he had just went and got it and we're just going to go try it out. He didn't say exactly how many should be on there, but he said a brand new one doesn't come with 3. That's what he did tell me. That was a definite. He didn't say how many should be on there because I think different boats come with different styles of life support, life saving. He didn't tell me how many exactly came with that particular boat, but he did tell me that 3 wouldn't come with it. because he's the one that delivered the boat personally, I think he said. That was the guy in the boat, people that he bought the boat from. He had just bought the boat. My sorrow, my pain, it all comes from my yesterdays. My yesterdays were so great. You know, he was like the father that wasn't in our home at the time of our coming up. Our big brother had to be that father figure, and he was that for me. He, you know, made sure that, you know, the house was safe and secure. Mom was, you know, holding her in, but like I said, we had to show a form of solidarity in our family, and Charlie took the initiative to be the big brother like no other. And everybody in the community was like respecting it because he was an awesome cat. He was very outspoken, you know, well educated, and he made sure that we all found some sort of education as well, regardless of what the road that we choose to live on or what have you. He was so highly on that, you know, get your education, do the right thing, do the godly movements, not the worldly stuff. What he was really a man of. Now, just because people tell you something, you know, doesn't mean all the time that, you know, they are the exact person in whom they're speaking to be. Now, we all, you know, fall short and of the glory, but we just got to be able to bounce back. As far as that is concerned, that is my view on that. Well, I'm going to say, I mean, if you're calling yourself family, you should know that you're not. I mean, if you're not. So at that point in time, that should automatically turn you down to say, hey, I'm a good friend, or a great friend, due to the fact that if my blood and your blood are not the same, you just can't speak on family. You just can't say family. I don't care how long I've been knowing you. I'm not your family. I still know who my mother and father is, and if you can come from them, you're just my friend. And I understand friends are real close, and sometimes, you know what I'm saying, we can get it mistaken. But a friend and a family member are two different things. Family member is in the blood. A friend is in love as well. Is in love is where a friend come from. If Raquel would have loved my brother the way that she was trying to explain to me that she loved him, he wouldn't have never been left out there. Wherever she was, he would have been as well, and the Coast Guard could have found him at that point. But he was not in the area in which she was after the Coast Guard. After she called the Coast Guard, right. She was in the bay, and I talked to some high officials here in Shreveport, and they were saying Charlie was never in the bay. He was in the Gulf. But I wasn't understanding why were the Coast Guard looking in the bay. They weren't looking in the Gulf. Right, you have to give them the right location in order for them to be able to locate anybody, because they got the sonars. And I'm not for certain who the kayaker was, but I would like to know who the kayaker was that found my brother's body, because he was a very important part to us as far as family. Because, you know, I mean, the only way you can really have closure on a death is to retain the body. That's to make proof that the death has occurred. But at this point in time, my brother is assumed to be deceased. But I don't know, because they won't let me see the body. They're telling me that that's him, that we're going to bury tomorrow. But I hadn't saw the body. And I'm not certain if any one of my family members have ever saw the body. I'm not certain of that. I haven't heard no one tell me they had. I heard people tell me they hadn't. But I hadn't heard no one say, oh yeah, I saw him. That's him. I hadn't heard no one say that. Not in my family. I mean, just to make, it sounds like it is. I mean, my mother and my father are still here on this earth. They're living. And they're Charlie's mother and father as well. They're still living. And no one told them of their death. It was all over the news, all over. They parading them up and down the highway and all kind of stuff. And they never took the audacity and never took the time out to say, hey, Miss Caldwell, we apologize and our condolences goes out for your son. We sure do. And no one took the time out to say that. No one has come to that today. And I'm straight appalled by it. They may have contacted Charlie's children, but they hadn't contacted his birth mother. And I think that's very important. I mean, it's one thing to, for someone to tell my children whatever happens. And it's another one for someone to tell who birthed me in this world. You don't think that particular person would love you enough that if she birthed you in this world and she cared for you up until the time when you felt like you was ready to do what you needed to do in life to become who you are? You don't think that particular person needs to know that their child is deceased? Well, I'm sorry if this city feels that way, but I think that is the lowest of the lowest. That's straight disrespectful. And and this guy had members, colleagues, and stuff of that nature. They say, hey, we're investigating it. But I called down to Okaloosa County. Okaloosa County say, it's going to be 3 or 4 months before I can say anything about the case. And we investigating it, but we're not investigating it as a homicide. They're investigating it as a slip and fall. What kind of shit is this? Oh, excuse me, y'all. Y'all. I apologize for that little bit of outburst. But I have to keep it sound. I have to keep it sound because, like I say, I come in the name of Yah, the Most High. And I mean no one no harm. I'm only the messenger. I'm here to give a message to us all. We're still on the same page, guys. 0 to no investigation. I'm not exactly certain about what's going on. I talked to the detective. He said it may take 2-3 months or so before he can have some type of information for me. It may be the information, or it may be what I want to hear. It may be not what I want to hear. I'm not exactly certain what I'll hear on this matter. But I can tell you what. I have 4,000 family members and friends, and it's growing each day. And their patience is getting thin. They want some answers. Friday, July 1st, they're going to lay my brother to rest. I haven't seen him. They're not allowing us to see him. They didn't contact us. Not my mother, not my father. They never contacted I. My older sister, I don't think she got contact either. But I'm not exactly certain who they're contacting, but whoever they're contacting, they're not contacting his family. And what I call his family, his mother, his father, his brothers and sisters. I mean, I'm not taking anything away from his friends, that he may have known and loved and stuff of that nature. But please, you must understand what I'm saying. Your mother not be aware? You're all on the news? And she find out on the news that her child is deceased. No one had the audacity, nor neither the dignity to tell his mother. I don't think he should run and tell someone's children. I think he should find the birth mother of an individual. That's deceased. His children are fine, don't get me wrong. I mean, his children must know. But a lot of things children don't know. You know, I mean, but the mother know her child. Mom knew it. She already knew it. They didn't even have to tell on the television. She had already knew it. She said, hey, my baby is not here. I said, yeah, Mom, I'm here. She said, no. She said, well, my junior. I said, well, Mom, my junior not here. Tragic, tragic time, guys. Charlie Caldwell Jr. did not slip and fall. If Charlie Jr. would have slipped and fell, he'd have been where the particular person that was on the boat, he'd have been still in that region. Especially when I'm hearing that the waters were calm. Now, I spoke with the investigator. The investigator told me the waters were calm. If there was a way that Charlie was knocked off the boat, the investigator said that it was because when he turned the boat around, the boat caused a wave. And the wave shifted the boat. And it could have threw him off if he was overstretched. And I said, I do understand that. But she told me that she went there first to make an attempt to try to get the hat. So I asked the detective, you don't think the wave would have came at that time? Since she went first? You think the wave was just waiting on Charlie to get back there? Before it tipped the boat over? Or tilted the boat enough to throw him out? And if it tilted the boat enough to throw him out in the bay, why was she unable to retrieve him? I'm hearing she was employed with the marina, and I'm sure they have safety tactics if you're a marina employee. I'm almost certain they should have. A marina employee should automatically know because, I mean, incidents happen. And a marina operator should be something similar to a lifeguard or something of the sort, or somebody that's watching the water, watching what's happening in the area. I can throw all kind of theories at you guys, but I'm not trying to be a theory seeker. I'm trying to be truthful. And that's all I'm looking for, is the truth. I don't want no hearsay, she say stuff. If you have any information, and it's true, don't hesitate to contact us. Please don't hesitate to contact us. And we're going down to the very last one. From Okaloosa County to Shreveport, Louisiana. whoever you may be, trust in me. I'm coming to see you, and justice will be served. My last breath will be taken on this matter. It matters to me not. To me, I'm just a messenger. But I am here to tell everyone that's involved in the murder of my brother, Charlie Caldwell, justice is coming. And I'm coming with it. We're going to find justice on this one, guys. Charlie was an awesome guy. My Father which art in heaven, he tells me, if you bother the least one of his, vengeance is his, he say. By his grace, I am a soldier in the army of the Lord. When he calls us out, we're coming, without a doubt. By any means necessary. Hallelujah. Glory be to the Most High. Lord, bless our way, Father. Keep us from all hurt, harm, and danger, Lord. Lord, we ask that you bind the unclean spirit right now, Lord, and guide us in the way that you see us fit. Hallelujah.